CIF. Now, let's come to the last trade term of this group, CIF, cost insurance and freight, followed by the named port of destination. Look at the following two examples. CIF Shanghai, China is for our import price. CIF Antwerp, Belgium is for our export price. The point of delivery in CIF is the same as those of FOB and CFR. When goods are shipped on board the vessel, the risk of loss or damage to the goods passes on to the buyer. This case will help us understand it better. A exported on CIF basis. It is contracted. Shipment to be made during October from Shanghai to British ports, with arrival at the port of destination no later than December 1st. In case of any delay, the buyer has the right to declare the contract void, and the seller should refund any payment that has been made. Is this still a contract on CIF basis as per Incoterms 2010? The underlined means 货物应不迟于12月1日运抵目的地，如有延迟，买方有权宣告合同无效，卖方应当退回已收款项。Referring to this stipulation, the seller takes the risk until the goods arrive at the port of destination, which contradicts the rule of CIF in Incoterms 2010. Incoterms is not a law, so if there is any difference between the contract and the rule, the seller and the buyer should observe what has been contracted. Thus, this is no longer a contract on CIF term as per Incoterms 2010. Compared to FOB, the buyer in CIF does not have to contract for shipment or insurance. The buyer only needs to make payment, go through necessary import formalities, and take delivery of goods. Contracting for shipment and insurance goes to the seller. Among the three trade terms we have discussed, the seller takes the most obligations in CIF. More obligations, more costs are borne by the seller. In CIF, the seller must bear necessary costs, freight, and insurance premium from the port of shipment to the port of destination. Any additional cost during transit is for the buyer's account. CIF 贸易术语中，卖方要承担从装运港到目的港所需发生的必要成本、运费和保险费。In CIF, the seller should contract for shipment as that in CFR. But how to contract for insurance? Unless contracted differently, cargo insurance should be effected by the seller at its own expense, against at least the minimum cover of ICC or any similar clauses. Full at a minimum the price provided in the contract plus 10%, exaggerated 110% of the total invoice value in the currency of the contract. 关于 CIF 条件下卖方的保险责任，除非双方在合同中有不同于 Incoterms 2010的约定，卖方至少要按照合同金额加成10%，也就是说，合同金额的110%投保 ICC 保险条款或类似保险条款规定的最低险别。Let's study a case to get a better understanding of similarities and differences among FOB, CFR, and CIF. We made a selling offer for steel at $2,500 per metric ton, FOB Huangpu, Guangzhou. The offeree replied and asked for CIF London price. The first question is, how to adjust FOB price to CIF price? The second question is, will we take more risks or obligations under a CIF contract? Let's look at them one by one. Simply speaking, other things being the same, FOB price is the lowest among these three terms. CFR price includes the freight from the port of shipment to the port of destination. CIF price is the highest, including the freight and insurance premium for the ocean transport internationally. Differences in prices are due to different division of obligations. Thus, in CIF, the seller takes the most obligations. Next comes CFR and FOB in order. Regardless of the differences in obligations, risks in three trade terms are all transferred when goods are shipped on board the vessel at the named port of shipment.